Welcome to Average Joe's Pool. Today we're going to be looking at the Predator pool chalk as part of our ongoing series of pool chalk review videos. So what we have here is a chalk that Predator claim was 5 years in development, and it's a pretty good looking product. It's an octagonal shaped chalk that comes supplied in this octagonal shaped box, and these come as standard, supplied with 5 pieces of chalk per box. But probably the most surprising thing about Predator's chalk is its sheer accessibility. Because when it comes to Predator products, they tend to be some of the most expensive on the market. But when it comes to their chalk, it's reasonably priced. This stuff you can buy for only $9.50, and remember, that is for 5 pieces. And it's definitely nice to see a product that's come from Predator that's accessible for all players at all levels of the game. And another nice thing with the Predator chalk is that it's super easy to buy. You can pick it up on Amazon for $9.50 for your 5 cubes, and remember, on Amazon you'll also get free shipping if you're a Prime member. And that price seems to be an industry standard. We couldn't find anyone selling this chalk cheaper than Amazon. Now if you're interested in buying this chalk, we will be adding some Amazon links into the video description below. So if you do buy it, please do help to support us here at Average Joe's Pool, and be sure to use our links. So what we have here is a Predator product at a very reasonable price, but is it actually going to be any good? Well, if you've seen any of our chalk review videos before, you will know that we put all of our chalks through a set of rigorous testing procedures. So will the Predator chalk be able to take down its prey? Let's find out.
Game? You may have thought it was a game, but it was also a test.
So here at Average Joe's, we do test a lot of different brands of chalk. So to help us do that, we have a standard set of equipment that we use and also a standard set of tests. And if you want any more details on the equipment that we use or the test that we perform, please be sure to check out our chalk off video where we compare lots of different brands of chalk all in one video. And in our chalk off videos, we go into more detail on what the particular tests entail and the equipment that we use. Upon the initial chalking of a freshly scuffed tip, the first thing that we noticed about the Predator 1080 chalk was that it does go on quite thinly, and also it seems to go on very unevenly. It builds itself up in slightly uneven layers which kind of look like waves, and as you can see here, it's hard to fill a spot between these waves because the waves remain raised, giving a very uneven surface. And because of the way that the chalk builds up in these layers, it's actually quite hard and takes quite a long time to get the tip fully covered as evenly as possible. It's also impossible to ignore just how dirty this chalk is. It has a very fine, powdery consistency and gets everywhere, so dirty hands are pretty much guaranteed. And so application is definitely not the 1080's strong point. So we'll award it 2 stars out of 5 for application. Moving on to test number 2. How many draw shots can be performed without rechalking the cue, and whilst ensuring that we always hit that cue ball with the same point on our tip. And we repeat this test for a minimum of 3 sets to help ensure that we get a fair overall average. And our go-to point of reference here is Master Chalk, which managed 4 shots under our test conditions without rechalking. And thankfully Predator did outclass Master here, coming in with 5, 5 and 6 shots across our 3 test rounds, giving us an overall average of 5.33 draw shots, which isn't bad at all. And having a look at our tip after the miscue, we can see that we do have a completely bald spot. There's simply no chalk left to cling on for 1 extra shot. So overall, Predator did pretty well. So we'll award 3.5 stars out of 5 for miscue limit.
Say a half, how about a nice hot shower?
For test number 3, we're looking at chalk retention. And for this test, we'll be striking our cue ball 10 times with a firm hit, and then repeating for a second set of 10 shots, this time with a hard hit. And for this test, our cue will be lightly rechalked between shots. And we're looking to see how much chalk we lose from the cue tip upon striking and also how much chalk remains on the cue ball. And after set number 1, we can see that we do have quite a lot of chalk particles in the strike zone, and we're also seeing a very distinct splatter pattern. However, the cue ball has done much better here, with chalk remnants of only 3 of our 10 shots remaining. So nothing too dramatic, so that's pretty good. And so this test is now repeated again for another 10 shots, this time with hard shots. And around our strike zone we can see that the particles have increased since set 1. And again we do have this distinct splatter pattern. And looking at our cue ball, we do have chalk remnants of 4 of our 10 shots remaining. And unfortunately 2 of them are very pronounced. And it's exactly this kind of issue that could lead to cling, also known as skid or kick. So overall it's not the worst, but certainly not the best result. And so our Predator 1080 creeps home with 2 stars for chalk retention. And so for test number 4, we need to look at cleanliness. And for this test, when we do the initial chalking and also when we're doing our re-chalking between shots on our chalk retention test, we do all of that over a piece of white paper. And this allows us to evaluate exactly how clean or dirty a chalk actually is. And the result here is actually quite interesting. What we're seeing is a lot of medium to large sized particles, but not a huge amount of fine dust, which is actually quite surprising due to the fine composition of this chalk. However, what could be happening here is that the chalk could be sticking together into larger particles rather than shedding as fine dust, just as we saw in our application test, where the chalk built up in wave-like layers. But regardless of the technical cause, what we're seeing here is still quite a lot of mess. Also, this stuff really does get all over its own packaging and also your hands, so it's really not very nice to handle. So we'll be awarding Predator 1080 with 2 stars out of 5 for cleanliness.
Alright, good luck, Sailor.
For our final test category, we'll be considering value for money. And it's unfortunate that we didn't get better results in our other test categories, because what we have here is one of the most accessible products from Predator. Predator's products are generally top of the line, and so also do tend to have some of the biggest price tags in the industry. And coming in at just $1.90 per cube as an average price, it's only around 1/10 of the price of some other top-end chalks, such as the Teom V10. But overall, we have a product here that has underperformed and struggled to match 50-cent chalks such as Master and Triangle. But on the flip side, we do have an entry-level Predator product that anyone can afford. So we'll award 3 stars out of 5 for value for money. So now we need to award the Predator 1080 chalk with its official Average Joe's rating. And to do this, we simply take the scores from across our 5 test categories and calculate the average, which gives our Predator chalk a slightly disappointing 2.5 stars. Overall, we expected a lot more from Predator 1080 chalk. It was fairly average across all of our tests and never really shone, despite its accessible price point. And so there we have it. That is our complete overview of Predator chalk. And please do remember, if you are interested in buying this, we will be adding those Amazon links into the video description below. So please help to support us and be sure to use those links. And likewise, we always ask a quick favour. Can you take 1 second out of your busy day just to hit that like button for us before you leave us here on YouTube? It really does help us out. And whilst you're there, why not also consider hitting that subscribe button? We've got loads more great content waiting for you to take a look at, and we've got loads more to come. So thank you for watching, it's really appreciated. I wish I could spend more time with you, but unfortunately I haven't got time to bleed. I've got to get to the chopper.
There's something in the machine room I think you should see.
Oh, let's get out of here.